Welcome. Congratulations. You did it. We're working through those deep emotional releases, becoming more aware of our magic. So welcome. Welcome to your Oracle meditation. I am the medicine woman, born here, brought here, to challenge you to take those baby steps of meditation, to carve out some time and connect to you. So, we always start with lighting our candle. When we light that candle, consider this checking in. Consider this being called to sit for at least 20-ish minutes. Sit, maybe not move, and sit and clear your thoughts and connect to your breath. Learn to train your imagination. Learn to control your thoughts, your words, your actions. We use oracle cards to help you take those actions, to help you make that plan of action. We move with the moon. We get into moon time. We have learned that we are the key that unlocks the chamber in our heart. The imagination is the key. The heart is the chamber that has tucked away the hopes, the dreams, the blessings, and the magic, medicine and the magic. It comes from you. It comes from all of us. We come here, we light our candle, we connect to Mother Earth, the very same way that our ancestors did. So come, I invite you to start clearing your thoughts and start becoming aware of how you breathe and what you are thinking. Inhale and exhale through your nose. By breathing this way, we are getting in sync with our body. This is conscious breathing. When we consciously breathe like this, it helps us make and decalcify our pineal gland. When we get back into the moon phases, we're able to sit in rhythm. Right now, we are seeing about 5% visible. We're in the flower moon, starting new projects, we have worked on our root chakra, working on our sacral chakra. We have moved comfortably into Gemini, who is ruled by Mercury, who tells us to work on our arms. This time will help us release what no longer serves us, help our ability to carry our experiences in life and give away what no longer serves us. This is all part of getting connected into the moon, doing it in the correct time, in the correct frequency. We are starting new projects and planning that out. This new flower moon encourages us. When you sit in breath and you decalcify that pineal gland, this is where your imagination sleeps. This is why we can see in our dreams. We see with our third eye. Our imagination is the key that unlocks the chamber in our heart that holds the blessings, the dreams, the wishes. When you exhale, you make room and you release more into the world. This is part of your significance. Mother Earth does her part. She picks them up, recycles them, turns them into blessings that we are asking for. The medicine we need to heal our body, and the magic, the magic to co-create the world. This is the information that they wanted to keep from you. As we work through the chakras, we have discovered that the words I am, that is what the roots establishes, that foundation. The second chakra that we're working on as we move through the phases of the moon works on our relationships, works on that sense of self-worth, and reminds us that we can. When we repeat these actions to ourselves, it helps us navigate the world. Don't stop breathing. Find that breath. Next, let's do a body scan. For those of you that are new, a body scan is where we help us leave the chaos of the world and enter into the calm. And this starts with imagination again. So use that imagination. Imagine a hoop that is hovering high above your head. Inhale. Let that hoop go up higher. Exhale. Let that hoop sink down gently. Relax in your forehead. Closing your eyes. Relaxing your neck. Releasing your tongue. Your shoulders. Inhale, let it go all the way back up, as high as you can imagine. Exhale, let it float down maybe just a bit faster, and this time let it create a bubble. That bubble, that's our transportation. That hoop, that's your relaxation. Slow it down right where it left off. Feel the weight of that hoop releasing you. Feel it. Imagine that you are experiencing what you are feeling, what you are truly experiencing. This is how we leave the chaos of the world and enter into the calm, where we can find each other, back into the void. Sink and find that frequency. Use your imagination. When you've reached the end, imagine closing off your hoop, tying off your bubble, and imagine creating a cord or a rope or a string or a ribbon. Connect it back to Mother Earth. Float in the void. This is where we were all once connected, truly connected. All of us share one common thread. Every creepy crawler that even walked the earth has a mother. When we come here, we imagine connecting back to our mother, because it is a safe space. It is a holy space. This will help create that core memory once again and reestablish that imagination. You are no longer alone. You no longer feel that sense of isolation. Just like the moon is 5% visible, we are starting to see more of each other, realizing that we are all here. I hope this message resonates with you. I hope you have made it here. Start those new ways. Start that new project. Let's use these oracle cards to truly help navigate our way. As you lay here in the dark, just listen. Know that we are all walking a red road. The red road towards the sacred mountains, towards that, climbing that road to the unobstructed view. The direction that we all walk today, a peyote ceremony. This is exciting news. As we start this new project in this new flower moon, we are getting new abilities. This is our reward for that journey that we have decided to take, that ability to release what no longer serves us and make room for our new abilities. We use our imagination to create that movement. Gemini helps us establish and release what no longer serves us. Arms represent our ability to carry our experiences. Release what no longer serves and accept a new ability. Mercury allows that communication. Demand and be open to how you use your words and how you ask for what you need. The sign, the symbol, and the synchronicity that we get is the owl, delivering our message that our new abilities are here, within our grasp. Owl is a sacred messenger that helps us see in the dark, brings that bird medicine. The ancestor that walks before, the animal that leads the way, telling us to be open to miracles. Ladybugs. This is the garden of our mind, the flowers that we planted, the seeds that we are nurturing, calls in our blessings. But it starts with you. When you make the time to see the messages, to see the synchronicities, you are opening up to that new ability. You are becoming 5% visible. You are realizing that the words I am create some true security. We are now moving into the second phase, which is I can. Be open to those miracles. The ancestor that walked before us carrying our message, telling us to stand tall. Be open to those dreams, those wishes, the blessings, the medicine, and the magic. Use your words with impeccability. Be open to those miracles, knowing that you have found your tribe and that we are all on a coaching, being coached on this journey, telling us to surrender. Surrender to the flow. That deer represents gentleness. The next chakra that we go into is yellow. Do you see the orange and the yellow telling us that we can, the words I am, I can, surrender. Surrender and you will get back into the flow. We are following the moon time, following the energy that's in the air. When we ask too many questions, we get overwhelmed. Just go with the flow. Stand tall. Be open to miracles. Know that your messenger has delivered the message of new abilities. You are becoming 5% more visible. Be open to starting that project, planning it out. Continue to repeat to yourself that those words of power, I am, I can. Knowing that we are all healing that innocent child, that you have found your destiny. You have found that tribe that will help co-create your world, to help you comfortably ride in your bubble of security, connected to Mother Earth and all your other little tribe members and planets. Listen to that intuition telling you one next step. One next step will lead to that beautiful dream that you've had. That security, that connection, you found it. One step at a time. Knowing that you are truly part of that team. Knowing that we have been coached to Look twice and leap once. Step into your magic. Step into that power. We know how to wield it with passion. We have been working on our thoughts, on our words, on our actions. Getting back into the moon time. Using the tools that are available to us. The moon, the constellations, the planets, all telling us the same thing. Mercury, the planet of communication. That zodiac sits in our body, which is the arms, telling us to release and accept our new gifts. Gemini giving us that energy to harness our thoughts. Harness that magic that's in the air. And if you're ready, let's take this message and go deeper. Just a bit deeper. Into our mind, into those chambers, to release those blessings. No need to move. Use your imagination. Use your ears and imagine where we will go. This is the power of decalcifying your pineal gland. Follow it. Do you hear that next step? Follow it. Go deeper and release that fear. Can you hear the fire? Can you hear the birds chirping? This is our new direction. This is our message to open up to miracles, to accept that new ability. We are headed in the right direction. Time to surrender and get back into the flow. Get back into the path of your destiny. One step, one next step, and we look twice and leap once. Find that place around the fire. Find that warm, sunny spot. And let's do a session of EFT. EFT is emotional freedom technique. This is where we allow our body to decide what our mind may be overwhelmed in doing. So find that area on your hand where you would do a karate chop. This is how we wake up that emotional body. Tap. Tap and switch sides. Next. Okay. Next. Find that area on your eyebrow, that third eye area. Tap that area and repeat this phrase. All is well. I surrender to my inner guidance. Tap the side of your eye and repeat. All is well. I surrender to my inner guidance. Tap under your eye and repeat. All is well. I surrender to my inner guidance. Tap under your nose and repeat. All is well and I surrender to my inner guidance. Tap your chin and repeat. All is well. I surrender to my inner guidance. Slide down your throat to the beginning of your collarbone. All is well. I surrender to my inner guidance. Tap under your arm and repeat. All is well. I surrender to my inner guidance. Tap the top of your head and let this message sink in. That tapping is your Control-Alt-Delete button. That phrase will truly help us surrender to our inner guidance. This is all a mixture and a plan of action. Honestly, so you don't feel overwhelmed. Know that you are sitting in the correct time. We are starting new projects. We are working on that self-worth, that second chakra, reminding ourselves that I can. Sitting in the Gemini constellation, letting us know that we need to work on our communication. Use your words impeccably. Release what you don't want to carry. Allow your life's experiences to enhance you, not burden you. Know that when you release and connect to breath, you will receive your new ability. Our messenger is here to tell us to open up to the miracles, to stand tall, to surrender to the flow. Know that you are connecting back to your destiny. One next step. Look twice, leap once. Remind yourself that all is well and that you can surrender to your inner guidance. This is your message. Know that you are not alone, that we are all finding ourselves in the dark, finding each other in the dark, guided by our intuition. So if you're ready, let's take our message back to the void, where we can release and go back into the chaos of the world with more calm. Allow those thoughts, those feelings to come up. Let those positive new thoughts and ideas flourish. It's okay to set boundaries and encourage that creativity. Work on those words, I can. You are worth it. Allow those feelings to guide you, not hinder you. Remember that all is well. Welcome back to the void. Thank you again for being here, for surrendering and for carving out time just for yourself. Thank you for liking, for sharing, for connecting to the idea that we are all one. Please continue to share my podcast. Share, like, and comment. And if you're ready, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, open your eyes. Open your eyes to all of your blessings. Share your magic. Share your voice. Use your words impeccably. And once again, you are a blessing. So I offer you more blessings to you, to me, and to all who listen.